becoming my mother. That knife right there, from the about here out, that's a hard sharpen. But if you can take a knife and sharpen it and make that knife, come on, cut like that. And I always use the, well, you can't use the flat, you have to use the corner. Put the corner on the blade just like that. Don't push too hard, let it work, don't make it work. With the length of that blade, I'll set it down and I just brush. Bring it back this way, bring it right down there, whoops, and really work on the tip. Bring it out here like that. See, and that's how I sharpen the tips of the blades. It's just the corner.
And you're just using that corner of that.
Just like that. It's going to look just like this on your side.
Okay.
Now today I'm out and about and I don't have that one, so all I have is this one. That's fine because it's the same piece of carbide that's in there. So all I have to do, take the blade, tip it up a little bit. Now that 17-degree angle is flat to the table. That's flat to the table. So all I have to do now is transfer it up the same way and start brushing. Come right out and right out. See, the knife is just sitting there basically on my finger. I'll let that part touch over here. Now the knife's just sitting there. In other words, I just keep the knife from falling on the floor. This I'm not really hanging on to. I'm actually pushing against it and using my keys, okay, to keep it stretched. Now I just let it just sit there. Now to take the wire edge off the blade, go back and forth, and I'm touching this as light as you possibly can. Let's say it took you 20 minutes. It won't, but let's say it took 20 minutes to take a knife from dull to that. And keep it that way with something no more than this. 43 different types of blades. So if you want to sharpen a knife like this, all you have to do is just let it bump along. Because all I'm going to do is let the corner of the carbide touch the blade. See, on a stone or something, or a steel, you do the points, but you don't do the down in the round. If you do down in the round, that's how you end up with a knife. Get it started. See, you can just kind of slide it along. That's crazy sharp for a bread knife, you know? So, do you ever hunt, hike, camp, fish? If you do, you want this one, at least one of these, because now you have your magnesium right in the handle. So when you leave hunting, hiking, camping, fishing, you already know you're going to need a fire, or want to make a fire, or have to have a fire. So get a little bit of dry wood, put it in a Ziploc baggie with a little tiny container of hand sanitizer. It's alcohol. And if you got Fritos, they work good for kindling too, because they're corn and grease, you know? And so your magnesium fire starter works just like that. So any blade, any configuration, any hardness of blade, your scissors, just open them up, tip them over a little bit, take this and brush down the blade like that. But don't push too hard, let it work, don't make it work, just like that. Turn it this way, that way, make it flat. If you can take your fingernail off, see how, there's the fingernail. If I touch light, see how it's stuck? I have to push to get it to slide. Your gut hook on a skinning knife is a real pain in the butt, not for me. I just go right down through there sideways. Any knife, any blade, any configuration, touch the corner of the sharpener in there, tip it up like that. And if you think it's not sharp, let the round part of your thumb get in there. See how, I mean, it just stops. And you might go, oh, I don't know if it does or not. Well, just kind of, yeah, it's sharp. Yep. I don't trust that one. That's why I stopped, because that really might cut you pretty bad. Yeah.